like the Andy Griffith theme song.
I know.
What? What's that have to do with making love?
I guess the whistling? I don't know.
Going to the fishing hole?
No comment. Yeah. How long did it take us to get off that bridge yesterday?
I know, it was so crowded.
We were on that bridge for about 30 minutes yesterday. It took us an hour to get from our beach site off that bridge yesterday because the traffic was so crazy. But it's beautiful, so it's absolutely worth it.
Here's our toll plaza.
Yes, best dollar you'll ever spend. We have a yellow flag again today.
No, that means it's fun.
Yeah, yellow flag means...
Green means it's like soup.
Yeah.
Yellow means it's actually fun to get out in the water.
Yeah. You want a little bit of choppiness in the water, otherwise
Yeah,
you're just kind
bit.
of like laying in your pool in the backyard or something.
Hey, thanks.
Paid our dollar and we're on our way.
Let's roll.
We were good little girls and boys yesterday and we did not get burnt.
Nope, no burn.
No burns. Patrick has like a couple of weird
I have a couple spots right
that he missed on his knees.
That's missed, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how my whole body would look.
But I've been preparing so that I would not get burned, so I'm a little tan already. And I did use lots and lots of sunscreen yesterday because you do not want to be burned. The second day is never any fun if you've gotten burned the first day.
This is gonna be a fun day.
Yes, it is.
Loading up on caffeine right now, which is what you should always do when you go out in the sun.
Yeah, caffeine, and this is an iced green tea from Starbucks. It's excellent. And here on the left side of the road, you've got some of the junk to do, which, you know, it's like Alvin's Island and buying junk and eating.
Ways to waste your money if you want. I mean, if you want to have the whole Pensacola trip,
Yeah.
you know, go for it.
We need to do a how to go to the beach on a budget video.
Yeah, we're on a budget, so we're not staying on the island. We used to actually stay here on the island, and that costs a lot. It's a bit convenient, but I mean, you're only, you know, you lose about half an hour driving from Pensacola City
Yeah.
here, and you save a whole lot of money.
There's the big Pensacola Beach Ball Water Tower, another iconic symbol of Pensacola Beach. In the beginning of the video, you saw the, I guess it's a marlin. I'm not sure what kind of fish that's supposed to be. Swordfish, marlin, whatever, on the sign. It has been ripped apart by hurricane wind several times, and they always put it back together, which makes me really happy because it's such a classic sign of Pensacola Beach. It's just a really pretty place. It really is. Yeah,
I love Pensacola Beach. My favorite beaches is this one and St. George Island and Gulf Shores, Alabama. So,
yeah,
but this is probably the top of my list.
Yeah, St. George Island is great, but you're really so far out in the middle of nothing that it's more for people who are staying in beach houses. It's hard to do little quick trips because the grocery, like, you just need to have a house or a beach vacation home there in order to function well, just simply because you need to bring supplies with you.
Yeah, there's like nothing there. There's one restaurant that I know of, or maybe there's two, but it's fairly overpriced. And
yeah, there's only one actual just plain hotel on the island there. Everything else is beach houses, so there's a lot more options here to do a affordable vacation. I mean, we literally have a cooler with bologna, cheese, and bread.
Yeah.
Some chips and waters.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be, that was our lunch yesterday, and it's gonna be our lunch today. Because, I mean, the most fun thing is just being out on the water. Who cares what you eat? You know?
There's a little supping.
Yeah. to the left again, on the other side is little the shops, ice cream, Subway, souvenirs, stuff like that.
It's just kind of good head on to see how it's going to change in a second, because we're going out to the pure beaches. We're getting away from all of the build up, and we're also going to get away from the party scene, because behind us is one party scene for like the college spring Memorial Day people. In front of us is another party scene. We're going to go past it and go to a more quiet stretch of beach.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, I like peace and quiet on the beach. But so you can actually have it either way. If you want to be around a lot of people and a lot of, you know, partiness, there's plenty of that going on here.
Yeah, but it's still, it can be a family beach very easily. We've never had a problem finding a nice quiet stretch of beach.
Never.
Even on the busiest, I would probably say the busiest weekend here is probably Memorial Day and like 4th of July. But this is the best time of year to be in Pensacola Beach because it's not terribly hot outside yet. And the water is warm enough to get in, but not so it's just perfect. The very end of May, the beginning of June are the best times to be in the Gulf. You get into July and it starts getting so hot that, you know, you can barely function out here. But especially if you have one of those days where the water's full of seaweed, and then you don't really want to get in because there's so much of it, like you get covered in it. Those days are miserable if you can't get in the water.
Yeah. Yesterday was awesome. I think today is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I'm positive it's going to be an awesome day. And
Yeah.
we didn't get on the beach until 1:30 in the afternoon yesterday, and we stayed until like 5:30, and it was just like heaven.
Okay. Now, we're going to once we hit the beaches, there's going to be a huge party scene, and it may slow us down, so we may stop the camera because, you know, but we want to film some of it, just, you know.
Yeah, yesterday it was so bad that it probably took us, how long do you think it took us to get to our spot on the beach? 30
to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that UFO house. You got to get that.
Oh, yeah. Where is it?
Right there on the left.
Oh, yeah, there it is. This is one of those little funny houses, kind of a little iconic house of,
And if you see, you can see little aliens in the window.
yeah, they usually have little aliens in the windows.
It's just
But
like,
I have no idea what the architectural thought behind that was, but it's just one of those things that it's been,
the character of this place.
yeah. I just feel so lucky that we live, you know, we only live 4 hours from this little paradise. You see other beaches on TV in other parts of the world that are, you know, everybody looks like they're having a good time, but man, the sand is just brown sand, brown tan sand. We have white sugar beaches. They're beautiful. 4 hours from our house. It's a very easy drive.
That's a huge consideration to living here. I mean, it's hard to leave where we live because
Right.
it's so cheap to live there. We live in the nicest part of the state, and we're so close to the beach.
Right.
So,
We can have, literally, I mean, we can have awesome vacations for literally like, you know, $200 where we go on the weekends and have a great weekend, you know, full of everything that we need, and feel refreshed and have a good time, get away from everything, and hardly spend any money at all. And granted, we don't stay on the beach, but it's not, you know, totally important to us to be able to do that. Okay, here's a big parking lot full of lots and lots of cars. Yeah, there's lots more people starting to up here farther than we get down the beach, but we're kind of stopped. But man, yesterday, as soon as we hit this area, we were stopped. But cool thing is, I'm confident we will find a great spot at the end of this beach, because there's not really sure how many miles of beach there are, but it's really great. Got police officers out here trying to man all of the traffic and everything that's going on. Lots of RVs, which I don't remember the last few times we were here. And another thing to note, since we are on the Gulf Coast and it's been a lot of concern last year, there is not one bit of oil or trace of oil or
you can
evidence.
dig in the sand. There's not a layer of oil or anything. You just have to come here and not believe everything you hear on the news.
Right.
And you know, I'm going to do this evening. I'm going to get a nice plate of Gulf seafood. And I'm going to enjoy it. And people need to stop freaking out about Florida and come here.
Here's my theory, people. My theory is that, yes, it's oil, and whereas we don't want to ingest it, it comes from nature. It's natural. And when you put nature and nature together, they cleanse each other and they work themselves out. Yeah, it's sad that we had to lose, you know, some of, you know, marine animals, all those things. Yeah, but compared to what it could have been and what they predicted it to be, it was nothing.
But then again, the news just loves to get people panicked, and then there's some people who just love to be panicked. So I think if you don't want to come here, then don't come here. But I'm just thinking you're missing out on a lot if you believe everything you see on TV.
Yeah, you're definitely missing out on a lot, because this is just my idea of small paradise.
There's not nearly this much parking. Oh, I want to give you a tip. When you park on the beach, like we're going to in a few minutes, keep 2 wheels on the pavement and 2 wheels in the sand. Do not put all 4 wheels in the sand, or you will get stuck, no matter what you're driving. So we saw nothing but cars being towed yesterday. I've known this. I've been coming to the beach for years, and I know how to do this. If you're a first timer to this beach, always park with 2 wheels on the pavement. Not like this truck, but like this car right here.
Like this car right here.
This guy knows what he's doing. But when you see these cars with 4 on the sand, they're not going to get out.
Yeah.
This sand is like, you'll dig right into it.
Yeah.
So,
and these smaller cars that are front wheel drive especially, first thing they do when they hit their accelerator is just dig themselves deeper.
Yeah, and it's not funny. I mean, also you can see how their suspensions are being destroyed.
Yeah.
Because
we saw cars all the way up to, I mean, they were completely buried.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
And you know what? The tow trucks are just all over the place here making money off people who don't know how to drive in the sand.
This is about our stop, honey, because we were right about this sign
right
yesterday.
At the sign. So let's find a place where we can actually see the car. And
there's no parking after a point, so
yeah,
I think this is good right here.
Yeah, this is good. Okay.
And here's where we're about to put our stakes in for the day. Oh God, we wish you could be here because it's awesome.
It's beautiful. Look at that.
I wouldn't wish a better spot.
This is a perfect spot.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for something better than that. It's just gorgeous.
All right, we're off. We'll talk to you later.